So easy question in India, that has to be registered in. This is your PYQ has already come. And we have to be a little quick. So your questions you will keep for the end of the class. I will take them up at the end. ठीक है, मेरे पास almost 95 slides हैं with answers. So I have to cover all of it. Okay, in a time of 50 minutes, 45-50 minutes. Good. 75% got this question correct. I hope all of you remember 15 seconds is the minimum time. Okay, so we have to keep it at least 15 seconds. I cannot set timer below 15 seconds. So 15 seconds sufficient hai. Okay? So India, death has to be registered 21 days. Let's quickly do. Birth has to be registered within 21 days. Okay, what about marriage, everybody? What about marriage, everybody? Marriage has to be registered within 30, 60 or 90 days, depending on the state in which you reside. And what about an NRI kid? What about an NRI kid who comes to the country for the first time? Should be registered within how many days? 60 days. All right. Whose responsibility it is to conduct the registration? It is civil registration system. Okay. It is to be done over here. Civil registration system. Good, Javed. All right, everybody. First question done. Okay. Ek aur question which is expected in your examination is that suppose a baby is born in a hospital today. Whose responsibility it is to get the baby registered? Is it the parents or is it the hospitals? Very good. It is the hospitals to get baby registered. Hospitals to get baby registered. Bhulna nahi. Okay? First question done with so many revisions. Can I move ahead? All right, this is how we'll be conducting the classes. Chalo. Now you all know MTP Act has come. Everybody knows the new MTP Act has come. Yes or no? 2020 with the latest amendments. So we are expecting a question from MTP. So this one has multiple answers. Okay. So you are going to tell me MTP Act allows termination of pregnancy up to 24 weeks. Is this true or is this false now? MTP Act allows termination of pregnancy up to 24 weeks now. All about MTP Act I'm going to give you in this slide, guys. Rose, Anna, 12 o'clock for this class. You will benefit a lot from it. Okay. This is absolutely true now. No, it is not 20 weeks, Vandana. It is 24 weeks now. Okay. Look at the other one. MTP Act has brought down incidence of illegal abortions. I'm not doing a true and false for this. This is absolutely true. Right? Okay. Now tell me this one. Pregnancy can be terminated by a single doctor even after 20 weeks without consulting a second doctor. Is it true or is it false? Then I will sum up MTP Act for you. Good. This is absolutely false, everybody. We all know that from 0 to 20 weeks, it is low risk and one doctor. From 20 to 24 weeks, it is high risk and how many doctors? 2 doctors. All right. Can it be extended beyond 24 weeks? Yes or no? क्या हम termination beyond 24 weeks कर सकते? Yes, कर सकते, depending on certain conditions. Like if the baby is a severely congenital anomaly baby, the mother has been a victim of rape or other forms of sexual abuse. All right. But it will depend on medical board review. Is it clear? I'll just show you the slide. Now, MTP can be done after 20 weeks of gestation if 2 doctors agree together. This is true. We just did it. Tell me the last one. Only married females are covered under the Act now. Only married females are covered under the Act now. Guys, I would again tell you your questions in the question section. मैं पक्का से class end होने के पहले बताऊंगी. ठीक है? All right. Only married females covered under the Act. Absolutely wrong. Now it is both married as well as unmarried females. So what are the salient features that you have to remember? This is a little unclear. I will tell you. Okay. Present law जो है, it was applying to only married women, but now the law Okay, the present law, okay, this was passed. The present law now applies to unmarried women also, plus gestational age limit has gone for 24 weeks for rape survivors, beyond 24 weeks for substantial fetal anomalies. Okay, medical practitioners, one RNP was only needed till 20 weeks. Now it is 2 RNPs for 20 to 24 weeks, but beyond 24 weeks, medical board approval required. Is it clear? If you breach the woman's confidentiality, fine and imprisonment of 1 year. Plus, now the MTP Act is being applied to both married and unmarried. ये question आएगा, ठीक है? MTP Act तुम देखना 18th को mostly this act will turn up. Is it clear? So remember, 24 weeks is the maximum cutoff. One slide I'll just make over here. Low risk, everybody. Low risk is 0 to 24 weeks, and high risk is going to be 20 to low risk 0 to 20, 20 to 24 weeks, and this is 1 dog and this is 2 dog. Is it clear, everybody? Okay, plus 24 weeks के बाद भी termination किया जा सकता है if we have the approval of the state medical board which is formed. Clear, everybody? Can I go to the next one, guys? Questions in the question section, please. Questions in the question section. All right. Next, favorite FMG question, but I have changed the question. तुम्हारे एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आया था उजावला स्कीम, ठीक है? उजावला, okay? उजावला scheme had come is for what? Today I've given you a one step ahead. What does it not include? Okay? What does it not include? Think and mark. Then I will of course tell you the answer. You all know now Ujjala scheme is for child trafficking, human trafficking. But what is out of these 4 R's not a part of Ujjala? All right. Okay. So 44% got it correct, guys. There is no term as remuneration. What is remuneration? What is the meaning of this? That suppose any child has been a victim of child trafficking, or a woman has been a victim of child trafficking. When I rescue her, am I giving her money? That I'm so sorry you were a part of this. Please take this money. It is like a compensation from the government. Is that being done? It's not being done. Okay. So Ujjala scheme, please remember, is for child trafficking. I will just tell you about Ujjala scheme. Trafficking का मतलब क्या होता है? Relocation of a child away from the family, community and support network. It results in isolation and vulnerability to exploitation. ठीक है? I will tell you. So Ujjala scheme comes under which ministry? Anybody? Is it under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare? True or false? Is it under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare? The Ujjala scheme. Is it under Health and Family Welfare? Just a second, guys. I just have to send a quick this thing. 1 second bas rukna, huh? Don't go. Just give me 1 moment, please. Yes. All right. What happened over here? Ujjala scheme is not under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. If you've attended my previous classes, I have taught you it is under Ministry of Women and Child Development. What else is under Ministry of Child Development? Let's revise. Expected in FMG. ICDS, it is Poshan Abhiyan, or batao, it is Poshan Abhiyan, Ujjala scheme, Child Health and Protection Services, okay, Child Health and Protection Services, and one maternal health initiative, guys. Which was that maternal health initiative? Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. Kal humne dekha tha na, which is a cash incentive of ₹6,000. Okay, all right. Now, what is the meaning of repatriation, guys? Just look over here. There are 3 R's in this. Okay, rescue, rehabilitate, and reintegration. Reintegration is nothing but repatriation. Repatriation matlab bring the family back again. Bring the child back to the family. Bring the woman back to the family. Did you understand, everybody? That is the meaning of these terms. We don't pay them money that you were a victim of sexual abuse. Please take this money from the government. No, that is absolutely unethical. Got it, everybody? everybody? So another MCQ that can come from this particular topic which we have seen is, ध्यान से सुनो, Ujjala, everyone remembers. I'll just write all the three terms so that you don't get confused. What is the next one, everybody? Ujjala. Ujjala is again Roshni in the form of lighting the gas. All right. So every BPL woman should be provided by a LPG gas cylinder. ठीक है, everyone. This is under which ministry, guys? This is under which ministry? If you've attended previous classes, you will know. Very good, Vignesh. This is under Ministry of Petroleum. ठीक है, ये भी आ सकता है. हम सारी लेडीज को LPG गैस सिलेंडर प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, those who are below poverty line. And what is the last one that you must know? Ujjala. Ujjala is Roshni. So providing LED bulbs. Is that clear? Okay, this is Modi's ambitious project. Again, a part of it, that only. So you must know all these terms. Now I'm going to give you your PYQ. अगर तुमने PYQ revise किया है, you will be able to answer. It came long back, but important. In the context of epidemiology, a set of questions is constructed in such a manner that it takes into account all the important epidemiological factors of a given disease. All right. Is it a health model? Is it a triad? Is it a surveillance? Is it a mathematical modeling? You might find it a little tough. You might not remember it. That is why I am conducting these classes. ताकि ये question आए तो तुम right mark करो. Very good, very good. Some 61% have got it correct. So a set of questions is constructed in such a manner that it takes into account all the important epidemiological factors of a disease, is like conducting an epidemiological surveillance. How could you answer this, guys? Triad, you all know what is a triad. It is a theory of disease causation, interaction and interdependence between agent, host and environment. All right. And what is advanced model of epidemiological triad called, guys? What is advanced model of epidemiological triad? Mein, what has happened? Please remember, this has also come in our FMG papers. Agent has been replaced by, very good, excellent, causative factors. That is advanced model of epidemiological triangle. But when you have the time factor here, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? This is only known as epidemiological triangle. बिल्कुल नहीं भूलना ये सब, ठीक है? And all these are telling us about interaction and interdependence between agent, host and environment. Advanced model बहुत बार आया है. Agent is replaced by causative factors. Am I clear? Here what you are doing, mathematical modelings. When are we using mathematical modelings? Can you tell me? I'll give you a condition. Will we have a third wave of COVID? Will it occur? Will it occur? How do we predict it? Whether a third wave of COVID will occur or not, you cannot say right now. It is predicted on the basis of these mathematical models. Got it, everybody? And health model is a different thing. It includes everything: preventive, promotive, curative, rehabilitative, everything. But when you do a surveillance, guys, tell me the buzzword which is very important for the definition of surveillance. हम कौन सा word ढूंढते हैं in the question की अच्छा answer surveillance है? Very good, Vignesh. The word is scrutiny. All right. So in other words, you could be given this also. So I've just brought for you the definition of surveillance: collection, analysis, interpretation, and dissemination of health data on ongoing basis to gain knowledge of pattern of disease occurrence and potential in the community. This is constant scrutiny of the risk factors. Okay. Constant scrutiny of risk factors or diseases. Clear? Everybody knows what type of surveillance, how many types of surveillance we have. Can you see this? This cycle, if it comes, please don't mark it planning cycle. Is it planning cycle? No. All right. This is the image for steps of surveillance. Can you see this? Instead of planning cycle, तुम्हें एक बार नया question दे सकते हैं with the steps of surveillance. See, you collect the data, integrate, analyze, प्रोडक्ट्स बनाओ उससे, ओके, इंफॉर्मेशन, रिपोर्ट मेकिंग, डिससेमिनेट एंड इवैल्यूएशन. Monitoring and evaluation are inbuilt parts of surveillance. They are not separate things from surveillance, they are inbuilt part. Got it everybody? Clear. And what is the word that you look for in monitoring? Routine measurements. Routine analysis is monitoring. You monitor the process. And what is evaluation, guys? You see the outcome. Like तुम्हारा evaluation 18th को National Board of Examination करेगा. All right, it's done by some external organization. You are monitoring yourself every day, how you are performing, how many chapters you are revising, how many MCQs you are doing. One image, what do you think this is? Anybody? Can you see this? This is a mathematical model. So whatever is happening in the real world, we are trying to make certain assumptions based on mathematical modelings. Got it, guys? This was an important question, therefore I spent time on it. Remember triad, triangle, and advanced model also, epidemiological surveillance, routine, evaluation, mathematical models. ठीक है, चले next question में. All right, your PYQ again, I don't want anybody to make a mistake. We have revised it last week also. Which of the following indices of obesity is height independent? Everybody mark it. Very good. So far everyone has got it correct. Very good. ये क्या हो गया अचानक से 100% से 25% कैसे हो गया? Chalo, no problem. Okay, now you can remember this thing in such a way. All right, all of these are indicators of obesity, right? What is Quetelet index? What is the other name for Quetelet index? We did in the morning class also. BMI. BMI ka formula, let's revise. Weight in kgs by height in meter squares. Okay? Now, ponderal index is height independent. You ponder. You are not taking the height into consideration. Okay, I will just show you what is the formula. Sorry guys, so sorry. It is corpulence index. So sorry everybody, the correct answer to this is corpulence index. So sorry. Yes, it is corpulence index. Okay, just a quick revision for this. Corpulence index is height independent. Okay, what is this? Actual weight by desirable weight. Please correct it everybody. Actual weight by desirable weight. कोई बात नहीं, मैं extra तुमको marks दूंगी. ठीक है, actual weight by desirable weight. So let us just have a look at all the indices once. एक होता है Quetelet index, which you've seen. Corpulence index comes as MCQ, which is actual weight by desirable weight. What was the cutoff for corpulence index, if you remember? What was the cutoff for corpulence index? Less than 1.2. Very good. More than 1.2 is overweight and obesity. Please remember that. Ponderal index is nothing. It's just the reverse of BMI, height in centimeters by cube root of body weight. जैसे BMI क्या होता है? Weight in kg upon height in meter square. इसमें reverse कर दो, but it's centimeter and cube root. Lorentz formula is the biggest formula. They don't ask you as such, but they will definitely ask you corpulence index. Clear, everyone? Okay, easy question, please mark it. A primary health center reports 40 to 50 cases in a week in a community. This week there are 48 cases normally based on previous record. What is this called as? 15 seconds. हो गया, चलो 56% सिर्फ क्यों करेक्ट मार्क किए हैं? लुक एट द नंबर ऑफ केसेस दैट आर अकरिंग एवरी वीक, 40 to 50. दिस टाइम कितने केसेस हुए हैं एवरीबडी? 48. सो डजंट 48 कम विद इन 40 to 50? इट्स इन द रेंज ओनली. सो दैट मीन्स दिस डिजीज इज कॉन्स्टेंटली प्रेजेंट. येस और नो? सो दिस इज एन एंडेमिक. Okay, the disease is constantly present. What are the definitions of epidemic, guys? Can come in your exams. Mean plus 2 standard deviation is epidemic. All right, when the cases occur in excess of normal expectancy, which is more than 2 standard deviations, or it is more than what, guys? Or it is more than 80% of the cases. ठीक है, उसको भी तुम बोलते हो from the average what is occurring, at least more than 80% occur this time. Plus suppose a disease has been eliminated. Like we don't have any polio case right now in India. So even if a single case of an eliminated disease occurs, it is an epidemic. If a case of guinea worm infection occurs, it is epidemic in India. A disease which does not occur in India, like येलो फीवर, अगर उसका एक भी केस इंडिया में हो जाता है, it is an epidemic. Got it, everybody? The definitions. What is the difference between epidemic and outbreak, guys? Outbreak is just like an epidemic, only the definitions are all the same, but it's like a localized occurrence. One case of measles in one of the slums of Delhi is an outbreak. One case of measles, okay, or cases of measles which are being seen in many slums of Delhi will be called as an epidemic. Is it clear? And what is sporadic, guys? Haphazard occurrence, irregular distribution. They are not epidemiologically linked. Okay, the cases are not epidemiologically linked. Can I go to the next one, guys? Can I go to the next one? All right. Now, next one is very, very important. ये तुम्हारे एग्जाम का PYQ ही है, तो गलत नहीं मार्क करना, ध्यान से सोचना, ठीक है? मेथड ऑफ चॉइस ऑफ टीबी डिटेक्शन, मास स्क्रीनिंग, ठीक है? एंड ट्यूबरक्लोसिस डिटेक्शन, मास स्क्रीनिंग. बहुत बार हमने पढ़ा है इसको. लास्ट वीक फ्लैश कार्ड सीरीज ऑल्सो वी हैव कवर्ड दिस. Done. 59% got this question correct. Guys, mass screening, choice of TB detection for mass screening. Just tell me, do you screen for a disease or do you screen for an infection? Mostly I'm going to screen a community for a disease, everybody, right? So when I'm screening for a disease, it is sputum smear examination. I want to know how many of the people are developing TB in the community. Now, what is tuberculin test? Tuberculin test मुझे क्या देगा? But if I want to screen for TB infection, okay, how many are infected with the bacilli but not diseased? Then what am I going to use? If I want to screen for TB infection, only infection at a current point of time, I want to screen for TB infection, you will simply do tuberculin test. What does tuberculin test tell us? It tells us about the prevalence of infection. Is that clear? It's not written. Of course, Ravi, it's not written. But please remember, screening is mostly done for a disease, right? You try to use a screening test to find whether we are developing a disease or not. Did you understand, everybody? So I'm just going to revise 3 things for you. If I ask you incidence of TB infection, what are you going to do? If I ask you prevalence of TB infection, what are you going to do? And if I ask you, very, very important, guys, incidence and prevalence of TB, तब आप क्या करोगे? Incidence of TB infection, if you remember, what do? We do tuberculin conversion index. How many of you remember this? Or it is annual risk of infection. This has also come in FMGE exams, that over a period of 1 year, all those who were tuberculin negative, how many became tuberculin positive? Okay? Prevalence of TB infection is tuberculin test. Like right now, I come to your class and I do everybody's tuberculin test. So, जो भी मुझे result आएगा, all those who come positive, that means they are exposed to the TB infection. Got it? And incidence and prevalence of disease is given by sputum AFP. Okay? Clear? Whenever you have to do a screening test, guys, now the guideline says you will do both sputum smear and chest x-ray, but more important is sputum smear. Chest x-ray costly bhi ho jata hai, but if your sputum smear is negative and chest x-ray is positive, what is the next line of investigation to be done? CB NAT. Okay, so तुम्हारे FMG में question कैसे कैसे आया है? Everyone look at me. They have asked you mass screening of TB. All right. They have asked you a person comes with a cough for more than 2 weeks duration. What is your first line of choice? Everybody, first investigation of choice, cough for more than 2 weeks, sputum smear microscopy. All right. But a person living with HIV comes for diagnosis of TB. What is your first line of choice? Person living with HIV, CB NAT. Pediatric case comes for TB diagnosis, CB NAT. Sputum smear negative but chest x-ray suggestive, CB NAT. What is culture everybody? Liquid culture is the gold standard. ठीक है, जब मेरा CB NAT भी indeterminate आता है, then I go for a liquid culture or a line probe assay. Tomorrow I will bring a question for indications of CB NAT. Clear everyone? Did you understand so far? Give me a thumbs up. If you have any question, feel free to address in the question section. मैं class के बाद आंसर करूंगी, ठीक है, टेंशन मत लेना बिल्कुल. Okay, next question everybody. Maximum loss of DALY occurs in which psychiatric disorder? It has come in your examinations. If you have done your PYQ, tell me maximum loss of DALY. DALY is disability adjusted life years. So maximum loss of DALY occurs in which psychiatric disorder? एक बार मैं लास्ट में ना टीबी के इन्वेस्टिगेशंस आई विल सम अप फॉर यू. ओके, ऑल दोस किड्स हु आर हैविंग अ डाउट, जस्ट डोंट वरी एट ऑल. 45% got this question correct. The maximum loss of DALY occurs in depression everybody. DALY, you all remember, disability adjusted life year, years of life lost to premature death plus years lived with disability, right? This is what is DALY. One DALY is 1 year of healthy life lost. Okay, so the maximum loss of DALY among psychiatric disorders, can you see this, is unipolar depressive disorders. So this time in your exams they can give you unipolar or bipolar affective disorders. It is unipolar or just plain depressive disorders. फिर देखो, alcohol disorders, schizophrenia, bipolar, Alzheimer's, migraine, epilepsy. Just at least remember the most important one. But if I ask you majority, what is the maximum cause of DALY in India as well as globally? Which disease is the maximum cause of DALY? It is cardiovascular diseases. In cardiovascular disease also it is coronary artery diseases. Clear everyone? Understood this point? It is a PYQ, so don't mark it wrong. Now our favorite question, ESI. मतलब किसी भी पेपर को उठा के देख लो, 3-4 साल continuously for the last 3 to 4 years they have been giving you ESI, so we can expect again on 18th. ठीक है? So which of the following is not true, guys? All right, you have to tell me which of the following is not true. Just tell me, are there involves those working in restaurant? Is it true or is it false? Does ESI Act covers those who are working in restaurants? क्या हो गया? रेस्टोरेंट्स नहीं कवर होता है ईएसआई एक्ट में. जब हम लोग ईएसआई एक्ट पढ़ते हैं फॉर द वेरी फर्स्ट टाइम ऑल्सो, यू सी दैट द ईएसआई एक्ट इंक्लूड्स एवरीथिंग एक्सेप्ट रेलवे, डिफेंस एंड माइन. प्लीज रिमेंबर, रेलवे, defense and what else everybody? Railway, defense and mines. These are not covered under factory under these acts, okay? But yes, I act. But everything else, whether it's a newspaper establishment, a hotel, a restaurant, anything else is covered under ESI Act. Is it clear? Okay, everyone? All right. So this was absolutely true. Does it involve 100% of wages in temporary disability? If somebody suffers from temporary disability, तो 100% of wages involve करता है anyone? Okay. Very good. It does not involve 100% of wages. This is false. Temporary disability, how much percentage of wages? 90% till the person recovers. And what about permanent disability, guys? Again, 90% of wages is the minimum, but that could be extended to more depending on the state board, all right, the medical board. Extended sickness benefit, ऐसे ही बताओ comment section में, otherwise you won't finish the questions. Extended sickness benefit, is it for 91 days? It is absolutely. Extended sickness benefit is for 91 days, or is it? This is absolutely false. Extended sickness benefit is offered for how many days, everybody? Extended sickness benefit is offered for how many days? It is offered for 2 years. Clear? All right. Workers pay 1.75% of the income. Is it true or is it false? What is the employer's contribution and the employee's contribution? Matlab na, this time I feel on 18th you will get a question of MTP Act and ESI Act. एक act तो आना ही आना है, तो कोई भी एक एक्ट ला देंगे. Workers pay 1.75% of the income, guys. No, absolutely wrong. What is the employer's contribution, everybody? Employer's contribution is 3.25%. And how much is the employee's contribution, children? It is 0.75%. Okay, so the total is 4%, everybody, the contribution. Is it run by central government? Is it run by central government? If I just ask you, is it run by central government? Very good, excellent. It is definitely run by central government. तो क्या state का बिल्कुल contribution नहीं है? State is not contributing. This is true. Central and state contribution is how much, everybody? 7:1. That means almost 85% is the central's contribution and state is only some 12%. They can write in the form of percentages also. So don't get confused, okay? Everybody. So just for you to revise, I am once again giving you all the benefit. Under ESI, a benefit which is not given in cash. Now don't mark this wrong because this is an expected MCQ. Then I will sum up ESI Act once quickly for all of you. Okay, good. 41% of you, 38% of you managed it. Guys, medical benefit is a cashless benefit, beta. What is medical benefit? I have told you many times in my previous classes, cashless benefit hai. It's a full medical care. Are you understanding? All those workers who are eligible for the ESI Act, okay, if they suffer from a disease which requires medical attention, they will be provided full medical care in an ESI hospital. I will not offer him again money and say, please go and get yourself checked in Apollo. No, I cannot do that, okay? So it is a cashless benefit which provides full medical care. You all know sickness benefit is at 70% of wages for how many days? 91 days in any continuous period of 365 days. I cannot break it and take it. ठीक है? फिर extended sickness benefit FMG में tuberculosis में बहुत पूछा है. So it is at 80% of wages for how many days, everybody? 2 years. All right. And what about enhanced sickness benefit, guys? Enhanced sickness benefit is for our very own vasectomy and tubectomy. Tubectomy के लिए 7 days मिलता है, vasectomy के लिए, tubectomy के लिए 14 days at 100% of wages. ठीक है? Let's revise it. Maternity benefit is for how many weeks now under ESI scheme? 26 weeks. Okay. MTP benefit, spontaneous abortion or MTP, कितने दिन का मिलता है? 6 weeks. Very good. 42 days. Full percentage of wages में, ठीक है? And pregnancy induced confinement, like if you are at home, a pregnant lady due to some pregnancy induced hypertension or something like that, 4 weeks at full wages. What is dependence benefit, guys? It's pension. Pension is given at 90% of wages. What about the funeral benefit? Funeral benefit is now what rupees do we get? Funeral benefit rupees 15,000. There is no nutritional benefit, no nutritional benefit. ठीक है? Now look at me everyone. ESI Act में एग्जाम के लिए क्या क्या याद रखोगे? Does not include defense, railways, mines. Okay, employers contribution is 3.25, employees contribution is 0.75. Who is eligible? Anybody who earns 21,000 per month. If a person is disabled, then if he is earning 25,000 also will become eligible. All right, plus the benefits you have to know, and central state contribution. Central is 85% and state is almost 12%. Okay, everybody. Shivani, what you are writing, dear? 60 hours kya hai? Let's answer Shivani's question. 60 hours is the amount of work, all right, which an employee can carry out under Factories Act. Okay, overtime, 60 hours per week. Otherwise, it is 48 hours per day or per week. Including overtime, it is 60 hours per week. But in a day it is 9 hours per day. ठीक है, मैं वो क्वेश्चन लाऊंगी, टेंशन मत लो. ठीक है, अभी तुम्हारे पास 7 days